Hey, it's me, John, and as you know, I like Dark Souls, and Bloodborne, and Elden Ring, and Sekiro, and Dark Souls 2 and 3, and Demon Souls. But today, you'll notice the setup is a little bit different this week. Unfortunately, I'm not painting anything today, as I have been away and I haven't had a chance to make anything yet. So instead, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the channel. Before I went away, I asked all of you on here and on my Instagram a question. Did you want me to continue weekly uploads or expand into bigger projects with uploads being a little bit less frequent? And an overwhelming amount of you, like 80% of you, opted for the latter, which is awesome. I love doing bigger dioramas and I have some really cool ideas in mind. And this got me thinking, every day I get inundated with questions from people asking, do you sell the models? Can I buy the models? Do you have a shop? Can I get some advice on my painting? Can you give me some advice on what I'm working on? How do you do certain techniques? Can I suggest some models that you haven't already done? Loads of things like this. So I came to the conclusion I decided to open up a Patreon. Now, main thing out the gate, this doesn't mean that I'm paywalling any of my content. No. All videos will still go up on YouTube as per usual, and Instagram and on TikTok, so if you're not able or don't want to join a Patreon, then you still get your Dark Souls models fill. However, in following the popular vote from you all, videos will now be less frequent to allow for the bigger projects. How frequent is less frequent, I hear you ask? I'm not sure. I think it will depend on each project, so I'm not going to put an actual schedule on it. I will keep making the coolest stuff I possibly can. When it's ready for you to see, it will be up. But how will we know what you're making, I hear you cry? Well, that's where Patreon comes in. I'll keep you updated about what I'm making, any behind the scenes, etc., so you'll be able to see what's going on and interact with the process. What else will be on Patreon, I hear you scream? Well, you can check out in detail here, but kind of as a brief overview, some general behind the scenes and between video updates on projects and progress, some votes and audience participation on what projects I do and sharing of advice and techniques, and I would love to see some of your artwork, answer questions you may have, and hopefully highlight some of you on the channel who share your work with me. And some other stuff as well, but you'll have to go take a look at it. But I'd also love to hear your suggestions. This is new to us, so what's up at the moment isn't set in stone. It's just kind of a jumping off point. So if there's things that you'd like to see, then we want to adapt over time to make it tailored to what you guys want. But what about buying your models? You mentioned buying models, I hear you stutter. Well, firstly, I have to say I'm very appreciative of how many of you ask me this question on a daily basis. Honestly, it's so lovely that so many of you like my stuff enough that you want to purchase it. I'm currently trying to work out some shipping logistics of things, so I just want to make sure I can get people some of the bigger pieces in the best condition possible. But I'm hopeful I'll have a solution for this, so I can let you know what's available very soon. And as an added benefit to Patreon subscribers, any models that are up for sale will go on Patreon first before being advertised on any of my other platforms. So yeah, all the info will be here if you'd like to get involved, and if Patreon isn't your bag or not something you can swing right now, that's totally cool as well. I just wanted to keep you all up to date and let you know that I'm not disappearing, but uploads will be less frequent, and I'm stoked about the projects I have coming up and I can't wait for you all to see them. However, as always, every bit of support is just amazing, so please continue to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and maybe hit the bell in the corner to make sure you get to see when the next upload is. I don't really know how to sign off now, so I can't say I'll see you next week. I don't know, but I'll see you real soon with something cool, hopefully. Thanks everyone.